Well, it is time for me to get back to the BMW project since I have the new head. Honestly, it has been probably a month since I disassembled this head from the car, but at the beginning I wasn't sure what to do. Do I even try to use the old head? Do I try to find a replacement? And since I have the replacement head over here, I have assembled the old head back, so it won't be in my way. It took me some effort and time to find it, to get this head to me, so it wasn't such a big deal, but still the process took some time, and after that I was busy with other projects that probably you know. I have a lot of projects that I have decided to do, so I had to deal with them as well, and I can't wait to drive this car. But in the meanwhile, once again, I don't know why, probably the same thing happened with the Lancia when I disassembled the engine, and now again I have decided to change the project a little bit, because since I'm gonna replace the head, I'm gonna replace the over here I have the water pump, the gaskets, and the seals for the valve seals. This is this seal over here that is for the crankshaft, and this is piece that is behind the head. It is a plastic piece. It is for the cooling system, for some of the hoses are connecting there, and I'm going to do all this maintenance. I'm going to inevitably fix the suspension, and on top of that I will try and fix some of the other issues that this car has. And I came to realize that since I'm gonna be doing all of this work, why not just turn this into a proper restoration project? It's not gonna be 100% every little detail, but I'm gonna bring this back to life, and I will try to resurrect this car and get it back on the road. And for that to happen, I have spent some time and I have purchased some parts. These parts, they just came in this morning. These parts, this is the dashboard, the top half of the dashboard. This is the hood, the back hood, the trunk hood for the BMW. These are for the 7 Series, along with I have some brake discs over here, and a starter motor for the white 124 sitting over there waiting for parts as well. And for this BMW, the 3rd series behind me, I have started buying these. These are doors. Unfortunately, when I bought this, it had only 3 of them, the front and the 2 back doors, so I will have to find the driver's door on this side, the left side, because this door is damaged. And this isn't the problem is that the handle is broken and everything inside is a mess, so I will have to find another door for here as well. But I think I will try to restore this car, and this is gonna be the beginning of that. So I'm gonna change the project a little bit, and I wasn't that eager anymore to mess this car up. And in a way, I don't know, I will have to think about how to proceed from now on. Unfortunately, I should have used the opportunity and buy this hood as well. The trunk lid, you can see it is very damaged over here. I believe I can fix this thing, so it isn't a big deal. Just I bought all of them and this lid as well because they were very affordable, and I think I'm gonna replace this one as well if I have the chance. I didn't realize how damaged it is. It's not only this problem, but I believe that all of this part is kind of damaged and it is pressed towards the car. It's not the same as on that side, and I don't know if I wanna If I find a replacement that is affordable for this trunk lid, I don't think I'm gonna spend time trying to fix this one, but we'll see. Once I start doing this, I will think about it and we'll see how it is gonna turn out. But for now, let's get back to the head. It took me way too much time to explain what I wanted. I will skip the details about this thing. What I mean is I'm not gonna get into showing you every little step that I do, because it is gonna be similar to the Lancia project. I have spent way too much time making videos about that and I have covered every step of the way. So if you are interested in every little detail that I'm gonna do, you can check that video out. It is on my channel. Long story short, I will sand this surface over here, remove the valves, clean the valves, polish them, refit them, change the seals on top of the valves. I have all the gaskets for the head, and on top of that I will have to get this stud out because it is broken inside, one of them at least, and I will start with that to make sure that this is out and I will be able to reassemble the head successfully. This is for the exhaust manifold, one of the studs. Basically this is it. I will start by cleaning this surface, disassembling the valves, preparing the valves, cleaning the ports on the both sides, and probably sand them a little, grind them a little, just to reduce the friction between the air and the sides of the ports. And then when all of that is done, I will refit the valves, and once I do that, I will mount the new seals for the valves and the valves back and everything into the car. So I think it is time for me to start working and stop rambling about it. So let's get into it. Well guys, finally the stud is out. This method requires some patience. You can see I have made some attempts. These are some nuts that first I applied some weld on top of the stud so it can show a little bit from the head because it was at the level of the head. So once it stuck a bit, I applied nut on top and weld it like this. So over here is one more try. You can see this method, as I said, needs a little bit of patience, but with a little bit of perseverance, this is the result. I have now freed this hole and I can install a new stud, and I'm ready to keep on going with the other stuff that I have to do on the head. Well, I have disassembled everything, the valves are out, the head is ready for me to start working on it. I think I'm going to attempt to port the head, to grind, sand and in a way polish the chambers and the ports. So this is going to be the first step. Everything is laid out the way that I disassembled it to be ready for me to just clean it and get it back into place without worrying which is what. So now I'm gonna start cleaning and fitting and polishing and all of that nice things that are coming along with disassembling a head. So let's get back to work. I feel like there is probably one thing that I have to mention. The last time and the first time for me when I did the port job on the Lancia head, the Lancia engine, I had no idea what was I doing. I still believe that I don't have idea, but then I just did what I felt like it was the right thing to do. And as for the tips for the valve guides, I still think that probably I have made a mistake about that. I don't know, the car doesn't knock and it is running okay, but I think that it was a bit too much. I'm not gonna do that on this head. As for the other stuff, it was just things what I would want to fix on the head. I haven't done any research about that before I started working on that head. I just did what I felt like it, and I don't know if it was the right call, but on this head I don't think that she needs as much attention as the previous one. I'm going to be very gentle with it. I'm not gonna go crazy as I did the last time. I will just clean everything and try to polish it the best way that I can at the moment, because obviously I don't have the tools. I just realized that there are special sanding tips for porting that I don't have, and I'm not gonna waste time searching for them and trying to order them because I don't have the time at the moment. I'm gonna use what I have and make the best of it. So I don't expect to make a big deal about this, but still I will try my best. This is something that I wanted to mention. If you watched my previous job, I had to be upfront about it. I was just improvising, doing the things that I felt like were the right things at the moment. And I have watched a video or two just recently. I decided that it's gonna be a good idea to check out the professionals do this, but still I don't have any expectations. I'm just gonna have fun with it, and this is it. So let's begin cleaning this mess. I think I'm gonna start with the ports and then I'm gonna finish with the chambers. So let's get started. Thank you so much for watching. If you think this content is interesting or helpful to you, you may consider sharing, commenting, liking and subscribing for my channel. Liking the video and subscribing for my channel for more videos like this one. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, stay safe and hope to see you in my next videos. Bye for now.